There is a saying, you are what you eat. But actually nowadays so many women, they eat in a hurry, they eat fast food. So what the woman should eat in order to be healthy, happy and beautiful?
Yeah, I think this is very true, that because women, they have to really work a lot. I see that women, they work in the home, then they go to office, they come back from the office, and in this process sometimes they forget to eat, or they will pick up something, on the go, they find some fast food. But one thing I think all women should realize, that if you want to do a lot of work, you need energy. And for energy, we need to have some good quality of food. So I will suggest, even if you are very busy, you can always eat like fruits. Fruits are very easy to digest, and you are easily available everywhere. I always suggest to keep some mix of nuts together. Nuts are very easily available, and you can keep them in your bag or anywhere. You can, in your office, you can make a mixture of nuts. You can take almonds, walnuts, some cashew nuts, some raisins in that. And this is instant. I call them super fast food, because people are saying that we are too busy, so we can't find time to cook. So that's why we eat fast food. But I said, why not super fast? Because this you don't have even to warm up. You don't need microwave or anything. Just eat them. And it's very important for females to also, when we talk about food, it's not only just food that we are eating from the mouth. So sometimes, what they watch, what they hear is also agitating them. So for example, if they are going and listening to some music which is very disturbing, so instead, if they listen to some music which is more relaxing, or if they watch something which is relaxing, aromas are very nice. They can use some aromas in their office, in their house. But most important is regularity of time. They must have a proper breakfast, they must have proper lunch, they must eat at proper time. Otherwise, if they are not eating at proper time or missing the meals, then it is going to cause deficiency. That's why a lot of women, they have deficiency, hemoglobin problems. Then they get, when they come to this age of menopause, they have a lot of bones problem, osteoporosis, deficiency of calcium, deficiency of vitamins. So this is the prime cause why many women, they suffer from diseases. So I will suggest you that please take care of your health, because you are taking care of so many people. You are taking care of the children, you are taking care of your husband, you are taking care of the family. So you should be taking care of yourself. This is very important, and it's not very complicated. Even just fixing some time, eating some nutritious food is going to help you. And if you can give yourself a nice massage in the weekend, that will be wonderful.
So I would like to ask you, many women somehow skip breakfast, or they don't have time to eat breakfast. Then they eat very light lunch, and then they have very big dinner. So what effects could have this huge big dinner on our body and on our health?
Well, this has a very big impact, because it's like when you want to go out to work, so you have to work at least 8 hours in the office, and women especially, they work in the home also before they go to office. So you need energy. It's like you're going on a drive for 8 hours. So you will have to fill the tank of the car. If you don't fill it, if you skip your breakfast, it's like you're not putting the fuel in. Empty. And then you're taking a light lunch. So that is the second mistake we are making. So it's very important that we take a nice breakfast which is nutritious. It should not be very heavy. It should not be like some fried things or something which are difficult to digest. I would say less carbohydrates, some proteins. Sprouts are very nice. Fresh, some fruits can be taken. Some kind of fruits smoothies are very nice. Of course, you have different kind of porridges. You can put some raisins in that. You can put some dates in that. If you like milk, milk is very good. You can drink hot milk. So these things are very good for breakfast. Easy to prepare, doesn't take very long, but it gives you a lot of energy. And of course, lunch should not be also missed. It will be very good to have a proper time for lunch. After all, why do we work? I always ask this question to people, why do you work? So the first answer people give me is that so that we can eat. But if you don't have time to eat, or if you are not eating, then it's better don't work. So you should always make sure that you find some time, even if you are very busy in the office, must find like half an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If you are super busy, maybe even 15 minutes is enough. And I am sure no company is going to fire you because you are taking time for lunch. You can always take time out for lunch, eat your lunch peacefully, and that will ensure proper nutrition, proper energy. And energy is the most important thing if you really want to stay healthy, because when we talk about health in Ayurveda, we talk about good quality of tissues, which what we call in Ayurveda as dhatus. We talk about good quality of ojas, and if you have good ojas and good tissues, which means your blood quality is good, your muscles are good, your bones are good, then of course you are considered to be healthy. In Ayurveda, this is the fundamental principle which refers to health. Your dhatus, your tissues are the sustaining material in your body.
And what about big dinner?
And big dinner is not good because when you are eating dinner, in the digestive fire is not so strong in the night time. It is described in Ayurveda that our digestive fire is connected with the sun. So when the sun goes down, then automatically our digestive fire is not so strong. So then if you are going to eat a big dinner, which many women do, because that is the only time they feel relaxed, they want to eat, they want to enjoy. But unfortunately, this is not the right practice, because if you are eating a big dinner, then it is not going to digest. It is going to create bloating, gas. You will develop obesity, you will have cholesterol, you can have heart diseases, diabetes. All these problems are coming from eating late and big dinner. And of course, because when dinner is not properly digested, it will also affect the quality of your sleep. Many times you might have experienced that when you have bloating or gas, you keep waking up in the middle of the night. Sometimes you have acidity, so the quality of sleep will also be disturbed. And of course, according to Ayurveda, when the food is not digested, a toxic material is produced in your digestive tract, which is called
Ama.
Yes, you know it. So ama is very, very dangerous. It is the cause of many, many diseases. So if you want to stay healthy, simple rule: have a good, nutritious, good breakfast, have proper lunch, eat light dinner.
Now I would like to speak about quite sensitive subject, but for some women maybe it's connected even with enjoyment or with pleasure. It's alcohol. There are women who enjoy 1 or 2 glasses now and then. What Ayurveda says about alcohol and what kind of effect it can have on our body?
See, I always tell people that before you put anything in your mouth, please ask your internal organs, ask your liver if he likes the alcohol, ask your heart, ask your kidneys, ask your other systems, organs, because these are the people who are continuously working for you, and they are trying to keep you healthy, they are trying to keep you alive, and they don't charge any money. Just think about it, how faithful these people are. Your liver is so faithful, and alcohol is damaging the liver. Everybody knows that. So why do we do that? What is the point? I mean, if you really want to relax, there are other ways to relax. You can listen to some nice music, soothing music. You can put some nice aromas in the house. You can practice a little bit of deep breathing. And a very nice way to relax is just do a Shavasana for 5 minutes. You can give yourself a nice head massage. You will feel so relaxed. And of course, if you take a bath, warm water, if you have a bathtub, you just fill it with warm water, and you can put some nice aromas in the bathroom. Just lie down there, listen to some nice music. You will be surprised. You will be kind of intoxicated actually. You don't need any more alcohol. You will be so much intoxicated, means you will so much be relaxed and so much happy. Just try this. I have suggested these kind of regimes to many, many people in the world, and when they do it, they say that this is so wonderful. And not only this, the after effect of this is that in the evening, when you are relaxed after this regime, doing these things, you are so happy that you will not have any kind of fight with your partner, or you will not have any anger, you will not be agitated, because sometimes Because of a long day in the office and so many problems in the office, when you come home, you need to relax, you need to calm down. If you drink alcohol, you're actually going to stimulate your mind more, and that's going to create problems in the relation, and your home life or your family life will be disturbed. So from today, a new kind of intoxication, you go home, relax, do some shavasana, head massage, or just take a bath and just drink some nice herbal tea.
Perfect, perfect. That sounds much better, and that sounds just wonderful. I would like to ask you about doshas. Ayurveda is all about doshas, and women, they do some tests and they get to know what kind of dosha, body constitution they have. So let's say I'm a Vata type of woman, or I have Vata dosha. What should I eat? What could be the general recommendations? What kind of food I should take?
Okay, this is a very good question, because I also meet a lot of people who have just just come in contact with Ayurveda, and the first thing they try to know is what is their prakriti, what is their constitution, what type of dominant dosha they have in the body. See, let me clearly tell you in the first place that the constitution is not a disease, it is a nature, it's your nature, you are born like that, you are born, and this constitution is coming from your parents at the time of the conception, which dosha was dominant in the sperm, which dosha was dominant in the egg of the mother, what happened in the uterus, what happened during pregnancy. So that is what decides your constitution. So once you are having a particular constitution, this is your nature, you should maintain it, you should know about it. So what people do is they try to make it too confusing. Sometimes they think I am Vata, so I should not eat any Vata type of foods. No, that's not the point. You should not do it too much, or you should be careful that Vata may not get out of the balance. So simple thing for Vata constitution people, a very simple rule, because sometimes we are very much confused by what to eat and what not. Simple rule is, in Ayurveda we say like increases and opposite decreases, which means you have to not eat too much of similar kind of foods which are similar to Vata qualities. For example, dry foods, anything which is dry, crunchy, crispy, or anything which is cold or cool should not be taken. Cold milk, cold juice, cold any kind of water, ice creams. You should not also take foods which are light, which means they are like salads, for example, or anything which is very light in weight. So this is what is the qualities of Vata. Mobility is another quality. So not eating and watching TV, not eating and talking on the phone. This is very common. Sometimes you are on your iPad and eating food. This is not good for Vata. And of course, you should not be moving and eating. Maybe sometimes you're walking on the street and eating, driving and eating. So this is simple things. You can just make sure not to do these things. And the best thing for Vata people is to eat something which is warm, which is little bit lubricated, little bit soupy type and heavy. So sweets are good, sweet taste is good, some milk products are good, some spices are good. This is simple principle. Keep it simple, don't make it too complicated.
That's very useful.
Yes.